been in place since?
That's been in place since 8 AM this morning.
And what is it, section?
Section 35.
Right,
so
okay.
there's a section 34 is the power to direct you to leave. Section 35
Right.
is the power to do that.
Right.
Basically, the form explains it all. Like I said,
So on what
places.
grounds is this in place for? Because there's no antisocial behaviour. I'm registered. My person, that is where it's been. The bail, the defendants is me. That's my property. They're trespassing.
The problem is that although there's no ASB right now, we think there might be ASB. So we direct anyone we think that might cause ASB, i.e. yourself, to leave the location. We don't want ASB. We're trying to stop that.
But you're telling me
happening.
to leave a location where I'm registered as living.
But I appreciate that. You've got another property.
They've got no right to leave. They're the ones that are trespassing, got no right to be there. They're the ones causing me alarm, harassment and distress. They're the ones intimidating me.
I appreciate that. I appreciate what you're saying.
What,
I know it's
what authority have they provided you to show that they've got the right to be there? Bearing in mind that all of that fence and all of their wages is all being charged to my mortgage account, so technically that's my fence and I'm paying their wages.
The problem is, obviously, we're tied up in the middle of this. There's this legal dispute going on around that, who owns the house and everything else. We're not getting involved in that. That's a civil case, it's nothing to do with us. We're here to make sure there's no ASB. We're protecting the King's peace, preventing ASB and making sure that there's no criminal offences. That's what we're here to do. So the section 34 is in place to prevent any offences.
I've not given any indication that I'm here on my own to cause any trouble whatsoever. I'm here to read out the law.
The problem is that your attendance here is what's causing the problems.
Their attendance on my land is what's causing the problem.
But that's what's in dispute.
So this is
that you're not living there right now at the moment, but you're causing issues there, okay? And this is what.
But this is showing prejudice and bias towards me.
It's not.
Well, it is.
Are you white British?
I'm not going to answer any of the questions on there because what you're talking about is not me, is it?
Where were you born?
I'm not going to answer it. I'm not obliged to answer any of the questions, am I?
I'll read out this bit to you because it's quite important. It says, I've reasonable grounds to suspect that your behaviour has contributed or is likely to contribute to members of the public in the locality being harassed, alarmed and distressed. That could be residents, it could be the security guards, it could be other members of the public, it could be anyone. Yeah. Or disorder occurring in the locality, and I consider that giving you a direction to leave is necessary for the purposes of removing or reducing the likelihood of antisocial behaviour, crime or disorder. You're directed to leave the locality described below and not return for the period stated, failing without reasonable excuse to comply with that guidance is an offence. That direction is an offence. So I've put the grounds are attendance likely to cause ASB, dispute over premises, because obviously that's what this whole thing's about. The boundary details are Glebe Lane, Farley Lane, Rectory Lane, Tunbridge Road. I'll show you a map because obviously Tunbridge Road's huge and there's only a little bit that actually applies. You're welcome to take a picture of the map if you'd like.
Have you not got one on you?
I haven't got one on me.
I've already got a copy of the old one.
You've got a copy?
Yeah.
It's not changed, so it's exactly the same.
Okay, well, so you're not exempting me from Tunbridge Road then, this one?
No, there's a little section of Tunbridge Road that you can't go on. It'll be the same as the other map.
No, but what I told last time was I'm allowed down Tunbridge Road, it's just Farley and Glebe Lane.
You can go to your premises. I haven't got a problem with that. Obviously, there's a premises on Tunbridge Road. I haven't got an issue with that because we can't just boot you out your own house. We're not going to stop you doing that. But the rest of Tunbridge Road that doesn't need to be gone, if that makes sense. You must not return to locality for 33 hours, starting now. Obviously, it's
33.
33. It was 48. Obviously, we've had some of those already because it started at 8 AM this morning.
Right.
Direction has been to leave eastbound via Glebe Lane, which you've just done anyway. I require you to surrender any items, blah, blah, blah. It's not appropriate because there's no property involved. Failure without reasonable excuse to comply with this direction is an offence. My name's PC Cox, 14512, based at Maidstone. Do you want a copy? You can have a copy if you want.
I think it was more evidence in it of the criminality being targeted towards me and the...
Are you happy that the direction to leave has been explained to you and you've received a copy of the notice, which also provides a written explanation?
I'm not happy. I'm far from happy, mate, and no. I'm not signing anything.
So I'll give you that. It's got the bit on the back as well. Like I say, 33 hours.